Hey, it's Chris, and by now you know I love music licensing and I love helping artists, songwriters, and composers get their music into TV and film. Now, I've been doing it almost 20 years, and over that time, the one thing that I hate seeing is seeing the same songwriters and composers and artists work so hard on their music. You know, you put your blood, sweat, and tears into your music, you put it up somewhere like SoundCloud, online somewhere, into a big library, it just sits there, and then you hope someone comes across and stumbles across it. Now, hope is awesome when you're in a life raft. If you're in a life raft and there's nothing else that you can do, hope can get you through. Hope does not work in music licensing. Now, I discovered a long time ago, it's about working smarter, not harder. It's about connecting with the right people in music licensing who can make it happen for you. So it's that time of year again where I'm going to be holding my usual free masterclass on sync. And this year is going to be a lot different. So this year, it's going to be completely live. So you're going to be able to ask me all your questions on the Q&A live. We're going to have downloads. I'm going to have interviews with previous students who have rocked the sync world. And it's just going to be this total training. And if people who have gone through my training before know that I'm just going to stick around and answer all the questions that I can when it's up. There's no time limit on it. We're just going to rock it and try to give you the best training possible. And it's all completely free. The only thing it costs you is your email address. So you just sign up, sign into the course, show up at the right time, and the right time will be October 24th. On October 24th, that's when it happens. That's when my first training session is going to begin. People have told me in the past that it was the best sort of free training that people could get out there on music licensing. I want to make it even better this year. I want to make it bigger and better and much more valuable for you. So there's two things that we're going to cover in that are fundamental, right? And we're going to cover lots of stuff, but these are the two pillars. These are the fundamental basics that you need to have to successfully license your music. The first one is you need to know how to write and to produce your music to get it synced. There's certain things that work in licensing and other things that don't. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to write music for sync. It just means you have to know how to pick your songs. If you're an artist and you've already written them, you've got to know how to pick them. Or if you're in production, you've got to know some of the tips and tricks of what works in sync. The second thing is how to get it in front of the right people, right? You've got to get your music heard by the right people to get it into the big shows and the big movies and the big ads. So we're going to cover that. And the thing I wanted to mention that there's two amazing things that happen when you figure this out. When you get this and you have this knowledge that you have forever, there's two awesome side things that happen. One is you build your reputation in the industry so that you're not always just pitching to music supervisors, right? They start coming to you. They want to know what else you've got because you already helped solve a problem for them. You already gave them a song or two or four or 10 that worked in all these different shows or whatever. They're going to call you and ask you what you've got. Imagine if you've got a bunch of supervisors doing that, right? Imagine the number of syncs that you can get, right? This is how people do it, right? This is how they do it over and over again. Indie songwriters, this is how it happens. The second thing is you get exposed to I was going to say thousands. You get exposed to millions of people, listeners, viewers out there. If you're in a great network show, you're in some film, you're in like an ad or something, your music is getting heard by millions of people, right? Artists have broken that way just by one well-placed sync. They've hit the top of the charts by basically being placed in one awesome spot, right? So that is the other great thing if you're an artist. Your reputation grows with your peers and your fans and anybody else who's into your music. All of a sudden, it's like, bam, where did you come from? How did that happen? Music licensing can do that for you. And so remember, October 24th, we're going to dive into this stuff. October 24th, the Sync Songwriter Masterclass, and it's going to have downloads, and we're going to have interviews with students of my own who are rocking it in the sync world. We're going to have a Facebook group where we can all get together and hang out, and there's going to be a bunch of more stuff too, right? So it's going to be really, really great. I want to make this epic, totally live, totally free. Just show up on October 24th, and I can't wait to see you there. Bye-bye.